Hey, America, what do you really feel like having for dinner tonight?
I feel like iguana tonight, like iguana tonight. I feel like iguana tonight, like iguana tonight.
Iguana tonight, new from Gagoo. Just pour, heat, and serve. It's ready in just 5 minutes and comes in 5 great varieties. Traditional, blackened, cacciatore, Heimlich maneuver, and patchouli.
I feel like iguana tonight, like iguana tonight. I feel like iguana tonight, like iguana tonight.
You know it's good. It's from Gagoo. For the next 30 minutes, we are in control of your television set. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can make the picture brighter. We can blur the focus or bring the picture to crystal clarity. We can program your VCR. Well, kind of. Well, we're not really sure about that multiple event, multiple date thing. Anyway, we can make you like oat bran. We can run in the house with scissors. We can go swimming without waiting an hour after eating. Don't you try this, however. Clearly, we can do all kinds of cool stuff, like taking you on an adventure. An adventure from the inner mind to DQD, Comedy Theater.
You've come, as I knew you would.
Are you always this arrogant, this insufferably cocksure of yourself?
When I know what I want, what you want, perchance care for a game of billiards?
No,
Cards?
rather not.
Foosball?
Perhaps later. Oh, this is madness, insanity. Why is this happening to me? Why me, of all the women in the world? Why not my sister Valerie? Surely she's a fairer face than I. Certainly she's of readier wit. Why not her?
Because, my dear, Valerie has a big fat ass.
Oh.
But enough talk of your sister. Arm wrestle?
Oh, this is madness, insanity.
Is it madness to follow the call of one's heart? If that be madness, then yes, call me mad. Is it insane to want something so badly that one would risk the world? If so, then yes, I am insane. Is it madness to rub under a deviled ham all over one's body? To shove a chihuahua down one's pants? To roll about on the ground and make howling noises whenever one hears the word father?
Father?
Oh, 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 oh. If all this be madness, then yes, indeed, Rooney, I am mad, and glad of it. Have I told you how beautiful are your eyes?
No, you haven't, but there is my husband.
The devil take your husband! Have I told you how you excite me?
No, he is killed to defend my honor.
Have I told you I'm a bleeder? I can't show you a note from my doctor. Oh, gosh, what time is it anyway? Must be that blasted scarlet fever. I have no penis. However, I have so enjoyed this all-too-brief visit of yours and do so look forward to our next rendezvous.
Oh, if you only knew how much I hate him. Everyone lives in fear and terror of him. But I know you are not afraid, my dearest. He is nothing but a bully and a coward. And if not for his enormous size and strength, I'm sure he would fear his own shadow. His years in an elite assassination team in the army have given him a false sense of bravado which makes up for his lack of courage. Oh, if only those men in Portland, Wichita, Buenos Aires, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the Quad City areas had stood up to him. Oh, if only someone had had the courage to testify against him when he killed those 7 gentlemen friends of mine in Manayunk. But I know this monster's trail of blood and violence will end here and now with you, my brave, brave warrior.
Yes, yes, you bet. Your love gives me the strength of 10 men. Well, at least 7 or 8. Yes, let's definitely call it 8, shall we? No, 7. 6 burly men. Of course, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to thrash Godzilla within an inch of his psychopathic and terrifying life. However, there is the problem of my religion, which unfortunately forbids me from making a fist, except when I... But that's not important. What is important is... Hark! Do I hear the paperboy making his delivery? Paper, do be a dear and get it, won't you?
Beloved, dearest, the paper wasn't there. I'll wager he is girding his loins to do battle against that swine of a husband. May God grant you strength, my stallion. I love him, I love him, I love him, and where he goes I'll follow, I'll follow,
Taxi.
I'll follow. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, taxi!
Steve Zakian stand-up audition, 1954.
Steve Zakian, you're up next.
Would you like to see that again?
All right. Thank you. Next, please.
When Bob and I got married, we wanted to plan for our future.
Most people recommended stocks, bonds, and real estate, but then we went to a national securities broker.
A newlywed couple came in with some money to invest. I told them about military spare parts. Everyone knows how the Defense Department pays through the nose for everyday tools, but few people realize that private citizens are allowed to purchase these tools from the Pentagon and then sell them back when their value has gone up. The couple was very interested. We decided that a starting investment of 3 nuts and 3 screws was right for them.
Our friends thought we were crazy, but we did as our broker said, and whenever we had extra cash, we bought another screw or nut.
When my father died, he left us some money. We put it all into claw hammers.
Then last year, just after Bobby Jr. entered college, Bob here lost his job, and I was left with medical bills at the same time.
Within a month, we had completely gone through our savings. It looked like we were going to have to take our boy out of school. We didn't know where to turn. I gave our broker a call.
Bob called me early one morning. By now, he was more than just a client. He was a good friend. He wanted to know how much his investments were worth. I called up his file on my computer and told him.
Our broker said that each screw was worth $37 and that each hammer would bring $435. That wasn't bad, but it wasn't enough. Then she said that the Pentagon would buy back each nut for $2,043.
You can't imagine how relieved we were. So we told our broker to sell the nuts and the hammers, and within a week we got a check. It was big enough to cover Bobby Jr.'s tuition, and it paid our bills until Bob found another job.
And we didn't even have to sell the screws.
Smart investing saved that family from bankruptcy and helped their son go to college. And that's what National Securities is all about. Come in today. Even if you can only afford a rivet or two, we value your business.
The American dream came true for us, thanks to National Securities.
The good arms people.
Hi, this is Ned Jarrett. On the Speedway, slower cars are expected to make room for those with much greater speed. On the highway, you should always make way for emergency vehicles. When you see one coming, pull over to the curb or shoulder of the road until it's safely passed. Use your turn signal so other drivers will know what you're doing. Speed counts at a race and in an emergency. Please help them help you. This message from the Byrne Foundation, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Ah, syrup, cherry.
When you overeat or fill up on fattening junk foods, you're not really being good to yourself. You're putting your body through lows and highs that make you feel awful, and you're compromising your health. But when you exercise and eat right, you're taking care of yourself in a way that really feels good, inside and out. Learn to eat right and exercise and be really good to yourself. For further information, write to Will Rogers Institute, White Plains, New York.
Love me tender.
The undisputed king of rock and roll. Legend says that the king came to his untimely end on his throne. But his music, it will rule forever. And now, you have an opportunity to invest in a treasured keepsake of his undisputed reign. Graceland Estates, in conjunction with the Franklin Mint, now make this amazing offer. A life-size, working replica of the king's own scepter, said to have been wielded shortly before his untimely demise. Yes, the king's scepter that was by his side at the end will become a treasured keepsake and family heirloom that's price is sure to rise in the future. It even comes with a certificate of authenticity. Imagine the pride that you will have as you show off your new family keepsake that you may someday be able to parlay into a college education for a loved one. And it really works. Of course, not all collectibles increase in value, so please consult experts prior to purchase to determine investment quality. The scepter has been offered elsewhere for hundreds of dollars, but our special purchase permits us to offer the King Scepter for the amazingly low price of $39.95. This is a limited offer, so why wait? Order today, because once the supply of scepters is gone, there will be no more offered. So honor the memory of Elvis and his reign with a memento that will grace any home. The Elvis Scepter, with certificate of authenticity and attractive presentation case for only $39.95. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Oh, God. Still no call from Marty. Oh, why do I put myself through this with every guy? He's never gonna call. I don't want him to call. All I want to do is eat breakfast. Now, where'd I put that Ben & Jerry's? Oh, hi, Sam. At least I know you still love me. Oh, yes, and I love you, too. Oh, let me get the paper. Oh, look, Sam, a rose. Now, who could have put this here? John's down in Mexico starting that UFO religion. Marty's doing community service for that thing with the cadavers. Could it be Rocco? Oh, God, I don't want to get back together with Rocco. Who could have left that there?
It's me, Elaine. I gave you the rose, for Christ's sake. Sam! You can talk!
God, this is happening all wrong. I was going to try to let you know about this gradually, but... Damn. This is a shock, I know. Forgive me, Elaine, please.
Oh, of course. Don't be silly. How did this happen to you?
I suspect it was mixing the Cycle 4 with NutraSweet, but that's not important. What is important is that I have something to share with you. Hitting the Ben & Jerry's a little early today, huh?
Yeah, well, there's nothing like communing with a pint of cookie dough to give your life meaning.
Look, it breaks my heart to see you chase after all these guys and all they do is treat you rotten. You're kind and wonderful. You're such a sweet person, and you deserve better. What I'm trying to tell you, Elaine, is that I love you.
Oh, and I love you too.
No. You don't understand. I love you in that special way.
Special way?
Yes, the way of the songs.
The way of the songs?
Yes. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. I'm expecting you. I am absolutely passionately in love with you. From morning till night, all I can think of is you. The way you give seats on park benches to old ladies. The way you sing along with ice cream trucks. The way you yell at Rush Limbaugh. Whenever we go for a walk, when your leg brushes against me, it drives me mad. It drives me mad, I tell you. I never needed that leash. All the time you had a leash around my neck, you had a leash around my heart. Oh!
So that's where my scope went.
Can we have sex now?
Sam!
Oh, ow. I think you like that kiss.
Oh yeah, and how would you know?
A dog knows these things.
Well, cool your jet, stud.
Oh, yes, ma'am. By the way, thank you for not having me fixed.
Well, you did stop pissing all over the carpet.
Well, I realized you didn't like guys who were territorial.
You weren't as bad as Rocco. I'm still trying to get him out of the carpet.
This is what I'm talking about. You have a pattern of getting involved with guys who keep taking you for granted. I read about it in Cosmo.
You can read?
I ordered Hooked on Phonics. You keep getting involved with guys who don't share your spontaneity or wacky humor or appreciate your certain je ne sais quoi.
You speak French?
Berlitz language tapes. Oh, mon cher. Oh, mon cœur de mon cœur.
Mon amour passionné.
Oh, ma chienne petite.
Wait a minute. That means my little bitch.
It's meant with affection.
Sam, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what you're suggesting, there's no way it could work. We do have a lot in common, but this is just crazy. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Elaine. I knew it was a long shot. I'm sorry for having put this strain on our friendship. But I want you to know this. This doesn't change what we have now. I'll always care. As long as we're together, that's enough for me.
Hello? Oh, hi, Marty. Yes, I'm glad you're done with your probation. Sure, I'd love to do something cultural. There's a Pizarro exhibit going on at the museum. No, Beers of the World night at Dirty Frank's is not what I had in mind. I don't care if ladies drink free till 9. Look, I can't talk right now. No, I'm not going to loan you any more money. You haven't got my stereo out of hock yet. Good. Go sell some blood. I'll talk to you.
Well, you want to go for a walk?
I'll get the leash.
We really don't need the leash when we go for a walk anymore.
Who said anything about a walk?
Say, I didn't know you were kinky.
Blame it on those foreign films.
What are you going to tell your mother?
Well, I'll just tell her that I finally met a sane guy with all of his feet planted firmly on the ground.
Cut.
Okay.
Host a YFU student, and you can join thousands of American families as part of Youth for Understanding International Exchange.
Asier has broadened our perspective in life as well as other people's.
He's made so many friends in high school. He's accepted the kids, and the kids have accepted him.
Volunteer now to be part of the world of YFU. Call 1-800-RU-READY.
Asier is just a loving, easygoing, caring person, and we love him just as if he was our own.
Everyone gets the blues sometimes. Usually they go away after a short while, but sometimes they grow worse. Day-to-day life can feel heavy and hopeless, but you don't have to let depression ruin your life. You can get help to lift the blues. Let your doctor find out if there's a physical cause. Talk to a counselor or a therapist. Just deciding to get help can make you feel better. To learn more about dealing with depression, write the Will Rogers Institute, White Plains, New York.
Techie alert! Techie alert! Beware all citizens with good taste. Techie alert!
Everyone gets the blues sometimes.
Oh no, look, I'm a Smurf! No, I'm a Smurf. Papa
sometimes
Smurf,
they
where
grow
are you?
worse.
Oh man,
my 2,000
Day-to-day
flush is
life
spilled.
can feel
Get a sponge, get a bucket.
But you
Oh
don't have to
gosh.
let depression ruin your life. You can get help to lift
Windex!
How do you
Look,
do that?
Look, it's magic.
A physical cause.
Ooh.
Talk to a counselor or a
Doc,
therapist.
my movie career's in a dumper.
Just
What do I do,
deciding to
Doc?
get help can make you feel better.
3 men and a little what? Tell me
Learn
what?
more
What
about
next?
dealing
3
with
men and a
depression.
lady, 3 men, 3
Right
men
men
and a church. 3 men and a cow.
3 men and
3
an
men and
old
a car.
crone.
3 men and something.
All right, gentlemen. Next on the agenda, our line of Christmas toys. Peterson, what have you come up with?
Well, sir, I've been working on a new concept for a figure, and I call him Man of Peace. And I believe that he will be teaching children a much different message.
Does he come with accessories?
Yes, yes, he could come with accessories.
Expensive accessories?
Sure, they could be expensive.
Good, good. I'm sorry. Please go on.
Well, anyway, I believe that he teaches children the value of peace, and I think that this has tremendous marketing potential because
kids will have to buy each accessory separately.
Not just accessories. We'll sell more than one Man of Peace action figure.
Right. Man of Peace can change his form at will, and we can make a doll for every possible shape.
And he's got friends, the Peace Marines. They have all sorts of weapons, each sold separately.
And he lives in the impregnable mountain fortress of Gar. We'll make it 3 feet tall with high-tech effects, powered by a battery that only we make. $79.99 without the battery. He lives in the fortress to protect himself from his evil arch-enemy, Dr. Dismember.
Sold separately.
And his torture troopers, $17.99. And they have their own entirely different line of weaponry.
But sometimes Man of Peace leaves his fortress and goes to other locations, which we can sell for $60 and up a piece.
He goes to rescue innocent civilians who have dismemberable body parts, which get lost easily and have to be replaced for $4 and up a piece. And we'll have a breakfast cereal with little marshmallow body parts. Kids can be like Man of Peace and put the body parts back together.
Brilliant!
And we can sell CD with his theme song. An American hero, he's Man of Peace. His nauseating enemies he'll mercilessly grease and take their bloody carcasses and bring them to the police and hang their rotting viscera above his mantelpiece. He's Man of Peace! Yeah!
Excellent, excellent. That was what you were going to say, wasn't it, Peterson?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let's get started.
I'll write the press release about our new toy and its message of brotherhood.
Get on it.
I'll contact the cartoon division. We'll have a Saturday morning Man of Peace action cartoon ready in a few weeks, if we don't sweat the animation.
Pop to it.
We can string 3 cartoons together and call it a movie.
Go for it. Oh, Peterson.
This man of peace is the best idea you've ever had.
Thank you, sir.
But that name, man of peace, it doesn't seem quite appropriate, does it, Peterson?
Well, you see, sir...
I mean, it just doesn't seem to fit his character.
Sir, the whole point to this was that...
Oh, don't worry about it, Peterson. I'm sure we'll think of something. Wait, I've got it. We'll call him Vortron, Death Commando for Peace. That's much better. Don't you think, Peterson?
Yes, sir.
Godzilla's coming. We must use our secret weapon.
But Commander, the secret weapon is much too cruel, even for Godzilla.
We must. It is our only hope. Play the tape.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? One more time. I love you, you love me. Come on,
Good job, Toshi.
Now, destroy the tape before we all puke.
Do it.
Wait.
Welcome to How to Speak DQD. I will state a phrase, and at the tone, you'll repeat the phrase. Ready? Begin. Rama Atkins. Pete Bosniak. Tim Burke. Angela Cato. James Dempsey. Rich Frere. Mike Goodwin. Candace Karch. Joseph Knotts. Sean Leahy. Steve Mamlin. Maggie McCann. Steve Zach Zakian. Please practice these phrases frequently. They may or may not appear on the Blue Book exam at the end of the semester. Thank you.
I love him, I love him, I love him, and where he goes I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, la-la-la, la-la-la.
Stop that motherfucker.